In return, Ukraine launched a massive drone strike on Moscow and the region. According to the mayor of the Russian capital, 600 UAVs flew in the direction of Moscow, and allegedly more than 200 of these drones were destroyed in the Moscow region. Meanwhile, eyewitnesses are posting footage on social media showing several logistics warehouses burning at once in the Moscow region. Observers suggest that one of them, in Koledino, contains goods worth about $2 billion that are currently on fire. Alexander Muzichuk will tell us more.
Ukrainian drones have reached the largest Wildberries warehouse in Russia. A massive fire has engulfed the logistics hub of the Russian marketplace in the village of Koledino, Moscow region. The attack on Wildberries was confirmed by the local governor, Vorobyov. He stated that this night, the Moscow region experienced one of the most massive drone attacks in recent times. According to him, throughout the night, Russian air defense and electronic warfare forces neutralized nearly 200 UAVs. And here is what this downing actually looked like.
Look, just don't be jealous.
The logistics hub in Koledino is a huge round-the-clock complex where goods, including those for military purposes, are received, sorted, and shipped throughout Russia. Its area is over 200,000 square meters. This is the largest Wildberries warehouse. The strike in Koledino was also confirmed by the Ukrainian defense company Firepoint, noting that the warehouse was attacked by FP-1 drones.
I truly believed and desperately hoped right up until the very last possible moment that this tragic outcome wouldn't actually happen. I was certain that at least one of our warehouses would somehow remain intact. And now, it is with a heavy heart that I must confirm, unfortunately, Koledino is completely gone.
Another sorting and logistics complex is on fire in Domodedovo. Meanwhile, the governor of the Moscow region reported that a warehouse with medical supplies had caught fire. Local drivers were able to admire the views of several fires at once from different ignition points without even leaving their cars. According to Ukrainian monitoring channels, almost a month after the start of attacks on Wildberries warehouses, damage to 18 of the company's logistics facilities has already been confirmed. 3 more facilities were attacked without confirmed destruction or with an undetermined scale of damage. According to analysts, the operations of logistics warehouses fuel the Kremlin's war economy in some places better than revenues from oil sales. The day before, Ukraine launched a missile strike on a Roscosmos industrial facility in the Samara region. We are talking about the Progress Rocket and Space Center, which is involved in the deployment of Russia's pseudo-analog of the Starlink satellite system. The strike on Progress was confirmed by the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, who called it one of the key enterprises within Roscosmos. Alexander Muzichuk, Vikna program on STB United News.
The chief analyst of a key Kremlin state bank has stated that it is impossible for Russia to win a war of attrition if Western nations continue to provide aid to Ukraine, according to a number of media outlets. At one of the expert meetings, Andrei Klepak noted that his country is increasingly falling behind the rest of the world, including Ukraine, in technological development, and the costs of sanctions are only growing. The economist also pointed out that Russia's losses due to the armed forces of Ukraine's strikes on oil and gas, port and logistics infrastructure are turning into a noticeable macroeconomic barrier to the growth of the Russian economy. At the same time, he emphasizes that both Ukraine and the states supporting it are successfully overcoming economic difficulties, while Russians are under the illusion that it is the Ukrainian economy that is plummeting into an abyss. However, this will not happen, Klepak stated, because despite everything, it is surviving thanks to financial aid from partners, the amount of which is almost half of the Russian budget. The economist recalled that after the military boom of 2023 to 2024, the Russian economy has shifted to a decline this year, and civilian industrial sectors have slid into recession altogether. All of this, according to the Kremlin analyst, will inevitably lead to a social crisis in Russia at a time when no one is really expecting it.